Happening right now, Decatur city leaders are meeting to discuss the next police chief. Council members are expected to decide which of the 18 total applicants will move forward. I'm Tori Dunnan. Thanks so much for joining us. WAY 31 reporter Paige Meyer now joins us live from outside the city's work session. And Paige, you spoke with council members earlier today. What did they have to say?
Yes, Tori, I am here outside of Decatur City Hall, and the work session has been going on for about an hour now, and I spoke to a few council members who tell me they seem confident that several of the 18 applicants are qualified to take on this new role. Now, through a public records request, I confirmed that none of the applicants currently live in the city of Decatur. Now, Decatur's Human Resources Director, Rochelle Sandlin, tells me she broke the candidates up into 3 groups based on their qualifications ahead of tonight's work session. Now, she explained that 6 people have been recommended for an interview, 4 of them have been placed on hold, and 8 of them did not meet the qualifications. Now, after taking a look at the applications, it appears that of the 6 recommended applicants, 4 of them have had prior experience as police chief and or assistant police chief. Now, I spoke to Councilman Carlton McMasters today, who says there are a lot of good qualified candidates, and he says it's the council's responsibility to move as quickly as possible to get a new chief in place. And I also spoke to Councilman Hunter Pepper today, who says he's looking forward to interviewing the candidates that the council decides to move forward on. Now, after the council does decide, they will start the interview process that will begin on April 14th, and I'm told they will have those decisions on who will move forward by next Monday. Make sure to stick with WAY 31 News for updates. Reporting live with coverage you can count on. Paige Meyer, WAY 31 News.
So how did we get here? Well, calls for Decatur's police chief started following the deadly police shooting of Steve Perkins September 2023. After months of protests and the release of a third-party review of the department, Chief Todd Pinion decided to step down last month. Decatur Mayor Tab Bowling appointed Natus Carlisle as the interim chief. Carlisle previously served as the chief of police for Alabama A&M University and at the Decatur Police Department from 1990 until 2016. Meanwhile, a judge has denied immunity for the former Decatur police officer charged with Perkins' death. That's according to an order that WAY 31 News just obtained. Last week, attorneys for Bailey Marquet argued he was acting within his duties as an officer on the night of September 29, 2023. However, the judge's order says only a jury can answer the 2 main questions at the center of this case. Was Marquet acting within the scope of his employment, and were his actions consistent with what a reasonable officer would have done? The trial is set to start in June.